I literally cannot count the number of times I've done this video over the course of the last 4 years that I've been on this app. Can't even count the number of times I've done this video. Well, you can't get a job without an SSI, so how else would they be getting paid? It was a conversation about whether or not your people are paying undocumented immigrants in cash or whether or not they get taxable paychecks. And the truth is, both happen. In some instances, undocumented immigrants get paid in cash, as do some white American-born workers. Old friend of mine named Jimmy got paid cash for over 20 years because he was dodging the IRS. And in many cases, you have undocumented immigrants getting a taxable paycheck. And this guy says you can't do that without a Social Security number. You just can't do it. So they have to be getting paid cash. Except that's incorrect. The facts about the Individual Taxpayer Identification Number, otherwise known as the ITIN. The ITIN is a tax processing number issued by the Internal Revenue Service to ensure that people, including undocumented immigrants, pay taxes even if they do not have a Social Security number, and regardless of their immigration status. This fact sheet explains what ITNs are, who has them, and the purpose for which they are used. What is an ITIN number? The ITIN was created for tax purposes. The ITIN was created by the IRS in July of 1996 to allow foreign nationals and other individuals who are not eligible for a Social Security number to comply with U.S. tax laws. The ITIN is a 9-digit number that always begins with the number 9 and has a range of numbers from 50 to 65, 70 to 88, 90 to 92, and 94 to 99 for the 4th and 5th digits. The ITN is formatted like a Social Security number. Many immigrants have ITINs. People who do not have a lawful status in the United States may obtain an ITIN. But other people who are lawfully present in the country and must pay taxes but who may not be eligible for a Social Security number may also obtain an ITIN, including foreign national legally residing in the United States who, based on number of days in the country, is filing a U.S. tax return. A foreign national who is a student, professor, or researcher in the United States and is filing a U.S. tax return but does not qualify to receive a Social Security number. A dependent or spouse of a U.S. citizen or lawfully permanent resident, a dependent or spouse of a foreign national or on a temporary visa. An ITIN does not provide legal immigration status and cannot be used to prove legal presence in the United States. An ITIN does not provide work authorization and cannot be used to prove work authorization on an I-9 form. ITINs let people without Social Security numbers pay taxes. According to the IRS in 2015, 4.4 million ITIN filers paid over $5.5 billion in payroll and Medicare taxes and $23.6 billion in total taxes. Anyway, you get the idea. Yes, you can get a taxable paycheck in the United States of America without a Social Security number. I've made like 3 dozen of these videos.